What is good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben, and today we are taking a look at the Brunswick Defender. Here's some numbers on me, here's some numbers on the ball, and here is how we laid it out. The Defender highlights the top end of the Brunswick Pro line, sitting alongside the Quantum EVO Solid as the strongest balls in the line. Inside the Defender sits the asymmetric Portal X core, and wrapped around it is the Act 3.0 solid cover stock at a 2000 grit finish. The Portal X core is an adaptation of the Portal core that was featured in the PRISM line, and according to Brunswick, the Act 3.0 cover was designed to increase mid-lane and back-end hook as compared to its predecessor. Now, when any company releases a high-performance ball such as this, I'm always skeptical. So many times I have seen your typical house bowler purchase the strongest ball they can, only to be disappointed by the ball's motion because they didn't understand what they were buying. I've been victim of that way of thinking myself, and have struggled in the past to match up with strong, solid Asyms. But with the Defender, the updated Act 3.0 cover does a lot to make up for that gap in understanding. To increase mid-lane and back-end reaction means that the ball has to be cleaner through the front part of the lane, and the Defender does that quite well. This motion is very reminiscent to the 900 global reality to my eye. A solid asymmetrical ball isn't supposed to have the back-end pop like the Defender does. When I think about balls like this, I expect to see a slow chug from right to left, and while you can definitely see the ball transition smoothly, it still maintains a good amount of kick to get the corner pins out well. However, this has its pros and cons. When thrown well, there was almost no doubt that I was going to strike, but when I executed my shot poorly, I paid the price, going through the face or getting well behind the head pin. As I moved around the lane, there was definitely a sweet spot around third arrow, focusing on rolling the ball early and feeding it right, but I was able to find the pocket at pretty much every arrow. As I got deeper inside, there were a few shots that rolled out, as you would expect with a ball that's this strong, but when I really dug into it, I was still able to get enough on it and get it up the hill. Thinking of the bowlers who will really enjoy this piece, my first thought goes to those with a lower rev rate, and especially those that have a low ball speed. Typically, the trap that these types of bowlers fall into is having to move too far left to find some hold, while not having enough hand to get the corners to fall. The Defender is clean enough to stay right a little longer than you would with other solid Asyms, and is strong enough to pop off the pattern as you move left throughout the night. Sport bowlers will appreciate the Defender on flatter conditions where they need to keep the ball in front of them while trying to maintain a little bit of mist room outside. Later in blocks, it is also possible that the Defender will come out to play deep and fade the ball into the pocket, because the strong core will give you a stable reaction and avoid getting forward through the face, while the cover maintains enough energy not to just swish 7 pins. The disclaimer is always the same with balls like this. Don't buy it thinking you're going to have a massive down lane reaction because it's one of the strongest balls you can buy. But if you're ready to strike a lot with a good controlled motion, the Brunswick Defender might just have a place in your arsenal. And you can pick this as well as much more up today at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure to use the discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. I want to throw a big shout out to the guys over at Striking Edge Pro Shop for the layout and drilling of this piece, as well as to Dale's Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. Before you go, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more ball and product reviews. And remember, having the right ball in your hand, well, that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.